Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your ear.
Weekday morning, 6 to 10.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Young Renzel.
Rose.
Young Renzel in the building.
Yeah, Rose was a couple albums ago, right?
It might have been 2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young Renzel.
Renzel in the building.
Rose, new album in stores this Friday.
It's Friday, December 4th. Black Market is in stores.
You just dropped the mixtape, though. You just giving the people music, huh?
Got to. You got to feed the streets. And when you got it, give it to them.
We tried to feed you. I had some Wingstop
tried to
here
feed
for
you,
you this
but you was
morning and
late.
everything, but you was late.
Yeah, that's how
They
I am.
ate it
now.
all.
Yeah. I'm 30 to 45 minutes late to everything now.
Why is that?
I'm the boss.
That's a good answer. All right,
Now-
let's get right to it. Are you taking shots at Drake on Color Money?
I mean, I just released Color Money, and that record is what it is, you dig? And it's a lot of different people that's going to interpret it a lot of different ways, and it is what it is.
Well, how did you mean it? Because we had a debate up here about it.
We did. I feel like it was just a clever play on words.
I thought it was
But
a little
then the
stab.
Run,
I thought it was
Forrest,
a little
Run.
Stab, a little stabby stab.
I mean, everybody who know Rose know how I get down, and when I come. So, I just say, let's see how it fold. Let's see how it unfold. We most definitely know how I come and what I do. I don't play no games.
Because you said you get more money than the person that you signed to, so then that means it's kind of like you're throwing shots at, I guess, Baby, Wayne,
How
Jay
you
Prince,
feel?
maybe.
How you feel?
I feel like it was just a play on words. I don't know, though.
He's not going to answer the question.
Weezy, my homie. I was
Okay.
just with Weezy the other night
That's
in
what
the
I thought.
club. He was just on the remix with me. Jay Prince, that's my big homie. Anything else?
See,
Take
a
it how
little
you
chin
want
check,
it.
a little chin check.
Yeah, take it how you want it.
This is music. I like
But not
this.
only that, this the boss, so it ain't even, I don't see nothing. Yeah, I don't see nothing.
And now we still.
What the goddamn? Stephanie, like, Jay, what's
Where'd that
up?
come from? Hey,
Come on in here.
You got to realize, man. You know how we play and where we from. We play by different rules. So we a lot of times we be turned up. We be on a whole nother go mode. And when certain things transpire, at the end of the day, you let the game take its course. But at the end of the day, everybody got to respect the double M, and the respect will be enforced and it will be intact. You
But
dig?
now, last time you was here, though, you said, that it wasn't real beef. It was just rap. You even said they might
Right.
even could do a song together.
Yeah, you never know, and that's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? And it's still that way. But let's not get it twisted. This is Renzel. This is Double M. You dig? And we the biggest and best when it come to this.
I love that competition. I love that's what
I think
music.
you might be making it more messy than it is, bro.
that's good.
I don't think it's messy at all.
Yeah.
I don't think it's messy at all. It's called when you deliver and you make good music and you bring it to the streets. That's what it's about. Anything other than that, it's however somebody want to take it.
Now you mentioned Jay Prince, you mentioned Wayne, but you didn't mention Baby. What's your
Nah.
relationship with Birdman?
I don't have one with Birdman. You know what I'm saying? If you read the Source magazine, you will see that, right now, and really me just seeing what Wayne going through as an artist, him being a boss, me idolizing Birdman at a time, me looking up to Lil Wayne being the first artist to make so many feats, not just as an artist, but an artist coming from the South. That's something that I took personal. So for me to see the way things are transpiring, I can't respect that, and I don't respect that.
That's real. That one thing I like about Rose, he
Nah.
always been a love dude.
Ain't nobody stepped up and said that. Ain't nobody said that about the game. I know once I do,
gonna hear more.
of course, because
Yeah.
that ain't the way this game built to be on, and I ain't with it. And I ain't nobody you could play with. You dig?
I saw you tweet that. You said, it hurts you to see what
Yeah.
Wayne's going through.
Yeah. And in times like that, it's only one thing you could go to, and we go to that well. And that's G talk right there.
Have you had that convo with Birdman, boss to boss? Like, yo, you need to treat your people better?
Not at all.
You don't have a relationship.
No,
with
not
him.
at all. I set examples. That's what I do with my team. So whenever you see Rose come and he speak highly of his team, if you a G or you a boss, you respect that, because that's what you want your G or your big homie to do. And that's what I do. We don't allow dudes to come into camps and take just what transpired. It's a lot that transpired behind that I don't respect.
That would be a great partnership, though, you and Wayne, if you and Wayne decided to do a business venture together, kind of how Hove and Nas did at that time. Is that something that you're thinking about and possibly could do?
Man, I was actually in Club Live, and me and Mac Main was actually huddled up speaking. And for 1 second, it ran across my mind, but we didn't discuss that.
Right.
We was talking on a whole nother level, you dig? And like I told Mac, I said, you playing your position right. You real wise. You not letting your emotions get involved in this, and you doing what's best for your homie, which is the artist. And you keeping the artist first. I respect you. But I said you gonna hear some things, and I've said some things, and I'm gonna stand on that. And I mean that. You gonna see that, and let's make it clear.
But I know Birdman was an inspiration of yours at one point.
Of course he was. That's why it hurt me just to see what transpired. And just to not see nobody step up, and whatever the difference is, you don't have to come up with a solution to the number or the figure, but as far as the communication,
Right.
I mean, that's what I wanted to build my team after, the way they kids was molding together, the way they family was.
Right.
So for me to see this, that's a no-go.
Or what it seemed to look like, what it seemed to be.
Yeah, and we ain't with that. I ain't with that.
That's real.
I couldn't accept that.
Has it ever crossed your mind in the industry? Because, you know, a lot of times you get in those corporate boardrooms and you might have other execs who be like, well, Rose, you're treating this guy too fair. You could be getting this. Has it ever crossed your mind to even remotely jerk an artist, I guess?
Not at all. Because if it ain't mine, I don't want it.
Right.
I done went so long
When they
without.
eat, you eat.
Right. I done went so long without. What's mine, I want every penny of it. Whatever's my little homies, I want them to have that in ASAP. Like it's mine. You dig? And I feel that's where my blessings come from. That's why I'm in the position I am. It's a lot more people that may have sold more records, or you could assume to be more successful, but they don't live the way I live. And it don't work the way it work. And that just comes from the loyalty and the dues that I got that's going to go all the way out for me.
But you were in a deal where the first thing
Right.
you wanted to do was buy yourself out of that
Right,
deal.
right. I understand. That's why I understand the struggle. I understand the struggle when your paperwork ain't right. I understand that. You dig? And actually, this is my first album where I'm eating the whole pie myself.
So everything is absolutely positively for you. That's
Everything, Young Renzel, in the middle of the renegotiation. I'm finna catch the biggest bag of my career right now. Everything coming full circle. And still, my heart still going out to dudes that's still in the struggle. When I could be straight caking, you dig?
right.
But it's a difference. And so when you hear my pressure, that's what my pressure about. And anybody, you already know how I play. They know how I play. Birdman know how I get down. He was in Miami a long time. He know Double M active.
How does that work now, you know, because he's in Miami, like,
He ain't in
still got
Miami
passes?
right now.
Oh,
He ain't
okay.
in Miami right now. But it ain't about telling nobody where they could go. I ain't with that. That's fake talk. Anybody could go wherever they want to go. Because if you was looking for somebody, you could go wherever you wanted to go to get them. You dig? It don't even matter. But at the same time, when you got the love and the respect of the community, when they know your ambitions and your heart in the right place, you dig? You don't owe nobody nothing. You don't owe nobody nothing, but long as your heart in the right place, that's where it need to be seen. And to see the little homie bust shot up and all this other transpire after homie put that on his back. That man got more CMB tattoos than Stunner do. You dig?
They got each other tattooed on
You
it.
dig? And to me, I take that personal, and you know.
So we know who the pussy that Drake signed to is now.
You figured it out.
We
Allegedly.
figured it out.
Allegedly.
Should have been easy.
Now, you also did a song about ghostwriting. What made you decide to address that on this album?
Really just because there was a lot of talk about, you know, it was current. It was such a trending topic.
You said you ghost wrote for a lot of people, though, as well. So
I have.
I assume that you think ghostwriting is something that in hip-hop is fine to do.
I think making dope music was fine to do. I think chasing line for line, that ain't cool at all. You dig? Because somebody might walk in the studio. We've done that so many times. You walk in, you might think something is said. But at the same time, if somebody putting together a body of work for you, that is important. That's very important.
Don't you think that's a part of the game that should be sold and not told, though?
I really think that's on the artist himself. I think that's why I've never discussed.
You haven't said names.
I've never discussed, you know, the people I've written raps for. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it was, you know, I've been in the studio with some of the biggest artists, and everybody who know Rose know I could do 10 songs in a day worth of work. So if you think I don't have any input sitting in the studio, you're a donkey. You dig? So So, but at the end of the day, what's important is making dope music. And if you got a relationship with that artist, that's more important than any credit for a little record that's gonna come and go.
What's your relationship with Puff? One time you and Puff were damn near inseparable, always together.
Nah, we still do business. I just bust down the Apple Ciroc check, as a matter of fact. So shout out to Apple Ciroc. We going hard, you know what I'm saying? Black Bottle Boys, and I just do my thing. I'm really focusing on my team. You know what I mean? I'm finna take it to that next level.
I saw you tweet yesterday. Time to f some cash up on some new toys.
Yeah.
What'd you cop?
I ain't getting none yet. It's time though.
When you say
After
toys, what are Rose toys though?
You know the type of toys I got. They go
Thinking
from
cars, maybe a house.
yachts.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yachts.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
might
you
be.
think of that.
Yeah.
Jet.
It's really it's any way you want to play it. But right now, you know, I'm go get a few toys. But really, I'm on my investing right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel the need to respond when, like, people, they had did this whole story on Snapchat. They said you had some Coke on the table and all of that. Do you feel the need to be like, look, that wasn't Coke on the table, that was...
Yeah, the reason it was because it was actually funny because when somebody told me about it, we was actually in my kitchen. Well, my beautiful kitchen with the beautiful green
Granite.
marble.
Marble.
No, not granite. This that real deep, you know what I'm saying? This that real deep marble in it. So I got somebody who wasn't as familiar with the marble and the way the white layers on the inside of it that they must have assumed Renzel was doing white.
And then they said you had it on your nose. I watched the video like 3
I
times.
didn't see
like,
anything
nah,
on
I'm
his
not- I
nose.
can't look at
Got
this.
you.
I'm not watching this no more to see that.
You know, if anybody know Renzel I'm pretty much open with how I get down. When I was drinking lean, I was drinking lean. When I was, you know, my early, South Beach bean days, I was doing what I was doing. And, everybody know Rose on Bel Air bottles and smoke good. I smoke the best.
Now, what's the
what I'm
relationship with Meek and Wale? Have they spoke? Or,
Yeah, them little homies, man.
so you got them together, everything?
You gotta, like I tell y'all, I keep telling y'all, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't over no money, what are you beefing over? You dig? And when somebody your dog, somebody you come up with, them dogs, them my little homies. Y'all know how I get down. It's the same love.
Do you ever say, hey, man, why don't y'all just come to the studio, shoot a fair one, and get over it?
Nah, because by the time we get to the studio, we going to be talking about something else, laughing, eating, you know what I'm saying? Eating a 20-piece Wingstop plug, you dig? And, you know what I'm saying? And other than that, getting back in the lab. As you see on Renzel Remixes, that Work remix feature, Wale, Meek Mill, so we already doing what we do best. Look for that video to come soon, too.
Did they know they recorded that together?
They most definitely knew who was on the record.
That's why I said look for that video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We gonna shoot the video. I guess y'all want them to hug to show y'all.
I mean, because it seems like Wale's playing the right role. He's saying it's MMG, but then Meek will say MMG, but F the lame guy, stuff like that.
And he said you're not MMG, and I thought you.
We heard that before, and we all was back on stage as soon as Meek was out of jail, and we ain't run a weak story on that.
Right.
But we shouldn't, because that's what brothers do. That's what G's do. If you ever, came up with a few brothers, you might know. But it's all love on this side.
Now, you and Timberland, y'all still got issues. You threw a shot at him on Jumpman.
Hit him with that 808. Boom! Somebody gonna
I
jump.
thought that got
was back
resolved.
cool. I thought that was resolved.
Man, somebody said they wanted to jump that gate, man.
No, man, you can't let him jump the gate, Rose. You gotta tell him you can't let him jump the gate. Don't
No,
nobody just say that.
I say don't do it.
No, okay.
Let me say it for the record. Don't do it. Nah, but homie made a big mistake. He gonna fix it though.
Right.
Now it seems like you and Lyra are back together because I see she's
Oh,
Lyra.
she's here.
Yeah, I know. I just turned around and
all
say,
right.
"Hi, Lyra, how you doing?" I see she got the ring back. So there was a rumor that y'all had broken up.
Lyra
Was
like
that
she on
true?
punishment.
And see, this is what you gotta realize. Like I tell her, she be wanting to, check everybody, check everything when everything fabricated. Like I tell her, baby, just sit back and enjoy some of it. We done did this for years. I done saw the fabricated stories, what's real, what's not. You sit back and just enjoy it. You can't fight all that. Let's just let them have that. You dig? And let's just do what we do. And that's what it is. At the end of the day, long as she happy, Rose happy, we good. You dig?
Does any of the online chatter bother you? Because they always bring up her past and say she dealt with other rappers and things like that.
Nah, it don't bother you gotta understand, it don't bother a boss. You dig? Not at all. That's real life.
I'm sure
And
Russ
you know-
has some dealings of his own that she has to deal with also from the past.
Not only that, I want her. I want her. You dig? It ain't nothing that you dig. That's what I want. That's what Rose wants. She what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the wedding's still in when y'all get married yet? Y'all figured that out yet? Date yet? Not yet?
Nah, not yet. We just having fun right now. We just happy right now. We bouncing around right now, going to the games.
Snapchatting and stuff.
Yeah, why not? Snap
You
wars.
Snapchat king over there, boy. You always be on Snapchat.
I do. I'm the king.
You might be, man.
Man, go and give me the crown. Bring it out.
Might
Bring
be.
the crown out somewhere. Bring
Can
me
you
that.
put we're not Snapchat experts up here, but can you put anything on Snapchat? Like how on Instagram there's like codes and
I ain't sure.
and you can get
I
flagged.
ain't sure because I keep it smooth. You know what I'm saying? I keep it bossy, classy.
You guys get very risque on there.
If that's risque, just show. I let her show a little. I say, baby, inspire the world.
Show
let
what?
them see.
Inspire the world.
I say, of course not. You know what I'm saying? I say, inspire the world. Just let them see what let them see what I see sometimes. I just be doing that for y'all. I know you like it. I see how you looking.
It's very entertaining.
I see it in your eye. Your eyes twitching, shorty.
Your eyes say you want it in your a-hole.
That's your favorite line, Charlamagne.
Favorite line.
I tell you, I don't do that a-hole stuff now.
Now,
Now let's transition.
Please, I've heard that one before.
Hey, y'all, shut up, man.
Now, Ross, you got the tattoo saying "In Search of Wealth." What is wealth to you?
Nah, my latest tattoo right here is actually In Search of True Wealth.
True wealth. Okay.
You see under my lip, I got rich forever. And to me, that's just getting money, staying in power, and your kids getting to feel the effects of your success. But to me, In Search of True Wealth is really what you consider true wealth. I think to me, I consider that inner peace.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Peace of mind. That's what I feel it is for me.
Now, what did you think about that Billboard list? The top 10 greatest rappers. Top 10 greatest rappers.
No Envy, what did you think about the Billboard
you.
list?
Turn it around on
Yeah,
him.
of course, it was f***ed up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. It's like anything without Tupac in it. Anything, how dare you? You know what I'm saying? They should be reprimanded. Whoever printed that should lose. Everybody from who made the list to who printed it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because regardless of your feelings, it's all about this culture is all about passion. Who were the biggest leaders, who were the most influential, and if you making a list and saying Tupac wasn't the top 10 most influential artists in this culture, the f am I must be in a whole nother fucking realm.
Right.
Because if Tupac was alive today, we don't know the effect of the role Tupac could have been playing right now with that same ability he had then when Pac died. I saw with my own 2 eyes real niggas that was getting money in the streets crying like, I'm like, what the f going on? Like, all the real niggas pulled all their cars up, let the tops down, nothing but Machiavelli was playing in the streets of Miami. And I'm talking about it was real. We took that for real. And you gotta understand my love for B.I.G., it was the same. I can't say Big without saying Pac. And I won't say it. If I say Pac, I'm gonna say Big.
They're like one and the same.
Because you could take it however you want to take it, but they made the culture what what they brought.
Right.
They both had such a positive light inside of both of them dudes. And they both came from the streets. So it's like when you came to the table, you could take what you want to take from it. And that's what they both did as far as the wordplay, the rhythms big, and come on, man. That was the only time it felt like 20 producers sat in the room just for one MC like this.
Right.
That's why Puff was the genius, because everybody else may have had one DJ go make his music. Big, it was like the best of the best sat around to present records, and it felt like that. That whole double disc felt rich.
Right.
Every record felt like it was mixed to be a single. That's the genius behind it. So to not have Tupac on that list, your whole list is
Not valid.
it's not credible at all.
Right.
I don't
How
respect
do you feel?
you.
How do you feel when you see a young gun like Kendrick on there? 2 albums in, he's number 9. They say of all time.
You can't blame Kendrick.
Yeah,
It ain't
yeah.
Kendrick
That's
fault.
great for him.
Yeah, you can't blame Kendrick. It's whoever this person that was put in position to finalize these names.
Right.
Who the f did y'all talk to? Who the f are you?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? When did you start listening to rap music? Were you involved in this shit when Tupac was alive?
Right.
Was you alive like when Machiavelli came out? Was you alive when All Eyes on Me came out? Did you know Tupac was locked up and signed some shit on a piece of paper to another motherfucker and 9 months later was dead? Did you realize over a 9-month span he released All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli?
Mm-hmm.
And he not one of the, come on, man.
Who's your favorite?
I'm gonna go with Tupac and Big.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Big and Tupac, and they both number one.
Right.
They both number one, because, soon as one to do a diss record, and soon as I listen to it, I'm excited. I can't believe I go right to the next one, play it. Oh, man, you said, and it's just, that's what fed me. I go right back and forth from album to album, and I was like, this is, in the intensity, that was the peak of the culture. That was the peak of the game, business-wise. That's when videos was this and that, budgets was this, and record sales was this, and it's not even a morsel of that right now. But for artists like me, that's the inspiration that's why I still put out music the way I do. Right. Still trying to keep that era and that feeling of the culture still alive today when it's totally different.
Now, does music still excite you, or is it the money?
Of course, it's the music. It's the music. It's only the music.
I feel like you can make way more money doing other things than music doesn't pay for a lot of people as much as other investments that you might have as well.
Music is not my most lucrative venture, not at all. Right. But it's what I love the most, and I wouldn't do nothing else without the music.
Now, the other day we were talking, and Charlamagne was saying that if 50 and Ross could squash their beef, they could make great music together.
Not even just great music. I feel like you two are like incredible people, like characters, like very entertaining. Like I think y'all could make just something very entertaining together.
I don't think it would ever happen.
I really feel that situation is so dead. You dig? So much time has come and go. And, I done said everything I could say as far as I have nothing else to prove.
Y'all still take shots every once in a while.
Yeah, I saw you was at the Wingstop in Harlem, and he said he pulled up, but you had a bunch of police out there.
You know that wasn't true. Anybody that know Curtis, he knows he's the police himself. It's footage of the GS9 homies pressing him when he was just in New York. He had more cops than goddamn Donald Trump. But more importantly, it's not even about that. That's his business. At the same time, y'all just better realize that man been playing with y'all, joking and all that. Man ain't on that. That man's situation, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know him like that. But as far as I'm concerned, he been the victim his whole life. Even in the case of dealing with Renzel, he's been the victim. He just filed bankruptcy. He's this and that and this and that. Homie, you got the greatest start ever. Dre put you on. Eminem. I came out of Miami self-made. I ain't have nobody put me on that sold all them records that had those budgets, that had that. I had to think. I had to hustle. I had to grind. Look where I'm at. Look how good I look. How good I look, baby. Huh? I see you focused.
Which one you talking about? I was confused. I didn't know which one to look at.
He's got the glasses on,
No,
Why would he be talking to you, Andy?
I said yee on Lyra.
Hey,
you gonna make Lyra not like me if she thinks I'm sitting here
No,
looking.
she say you cool. She rock with you. You see, but at the end of the day, you gotta just sit back and you gotta look at your statistics and your facts. And I think when it come to somebody that played the position I'm in, the artist I'm in, coming from where I came from, being self-made, ain't nobody did what I did. Nobody. And Friday Black Market out. The streets excited. We just released Renzel remixes. They say that's so big over in London, all these other countries, all these other places. And we enjoying this. I got a squad. I got a real team. Double Deals, Def Jam, Atlantic, and right now everything on the table. I may be here next week talking about, I don't even want to say it, the Alibaba deal, you dig?
So all those deals are up. Atlantic, Def Jam.
Right now, Roseanne position, I could do it how I want to do it.
Would you go indie? Or you want the bag?
You never know. When I went and sat down with Hov 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we was just discussing so many different things, and it was so many different perspectives that was put on the table, and you never know. And right now, that's what we waiting on. But just know that Rose wanted to have the news ready to drop right now with this album, just so, the ones will kind of understand how we play and how I move and how we hit a win and gonna keep winning.
I saw an interesting exchange between you and my guy, Tony Neal. And Tony said, you took the staircase and you replied, the self-made way, no scholarships in the game. What's that mean?
No scholarships meaning such as being signed by Eminem.
Right.
Or by Dr. Dre, or imagine even both.
Got you.
But it took a while to get to that point. I mean, he was signed to.
No, I'm not taking that. That's not what I'm not taking nothing away from the grind and what it take to get you in a position of power. Because anybody that knows coming from the mud to being a millionaire, however you do it, I commend you. But it's a difference when you sitting here today and did it yourself, without a Dre or Eminem. Or if I had an Eminem or Dre at my disposal.
But on that same note, Meek Mill and Wale and Stolly, they have Rick Ross at their disposal. So it is about trying to help.
We talking about Rose right now. We ain't talking about nobody else. We talking about how I got here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's how I did it. And that's something I'm proud of. Young Renzel came and slid through and did it big.
Did Khaled A&R this project?
Yes, he did.
Okay, what made you decide to bring Khaled in as an A&R for this?
He been A&R.
I think he do them all.
Basically. He been all in.
So he sits in the studio with you and?
Nah, it's more, the way I work is more about when I come up and do whatever it is I'm going to do once I'm ready to finalize something and I'm ready to, what I did, I recorded 80 records. This 40, these got potential of me really wanting to spend some money on. I'm going to go back through them. I'm going to maybe trim these down to 20. Okay, I got them down to 20 Khaled. Let's go buy these 20 beats from whoever did these. Let's call, I want to talk to Mariah. I got an idea. Call Mariah for me. Try to have her on the phone for me in an hour. He called back 5 minutes. She in the middle of a movie. She may be able to talk to you in 2 days. Cool, 2 days, I'm ready. 2 days later, big homie, it's Mariah line 2. Mariah, what's up, baby girl?
Is he going to get Adele on the phone now?
I don't know. You know what?
You really want that to happen.
You know what? God is great too. And you know what? Sometimes you just put the music out there and let the energy do it sometimes. Yeah. I won't ask him to make that call.
I seen you embrace Adrian Broner recently too.
Yeah, me and Bronner, we actually having discussions. I don't want to let everything go yet, but me and Bronner actually having discussions about doing some things.
Music?
Some good things, some big things, some real big moves. So just get ready. Y'all know Bronner, that guy. And he really, the conversations we've been having, man, he really getting focused and really committing. He really getting focused and really committing himself, his mind, body, and soul on another level. And that's what really made me say, yo, I see what's going on and I'm with this. So y'all just give us a little minute. I'm going to come back and chop it up with you.
I'm feeling like it's kind of like Rose against the world right now, though. You sounded real fearless out here. Like whether it's, the Birdman shots.
It's, you know what? At the end of the day, it's always been Rose. Anybody that know me, you know what I'm saying? It's always been that. But now it's just, I'm here now and it's time to just whatever we going to bring to the head, we going to bring it to the head and we going to move on. You dig?
What's your relationship with Trick Daddy? Because he was up here the other day and he said y'all were good.
Yeah, we are. You know what I'm saying? We don't communicate really at all, you dig? But that understanding and that respect, what I told you, what it's all about, was established and is there. So whenever somebody mentioned Trick Daddy, that's all he gonna get from me. Respect and the love for the music is genuine.
Mm-hmm.
So when I say Trick Daddy, one of my top 5 most influential albums, I believe I had a list I came up with yesterday, and I said his debut album was one of them that influenced me the most, and that's genuine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But, the love for somebody's music and the respect you have for a man, those are 2 different things. So my respect is intact for Trick Daddy, better believe it.
So that's why y'all was able to have a conversation, because I said to him, I was like, he was the first person to bring up the whole CO thing. And he was like, yeah, but me and Ross had a convo and you never heard about it again. So how do you decide who you want to have a conversation with?
I mean, that go for anybody I feel that may have disrespected the set. That don't seem disrespectful to me. Any misunderstandings me and TWD man had in the past, we conversated about them.
All right.
Yeah, because Wayne, the city too small for us to play games, you dig? And we both respect each other on that level.
So with that said, because this interview is going to cause heat. People going to be making
Why?
up.
Heat who?
Oh, with headlines, Ross, this Birdman, whatever. So would you ever have a convo with him?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I respect Lil Wayne's struggle.
All right.
I'm supporting Lil Wayne right now. Just because, not about the black and white, what's on the contracts, because you know how we play, but just on the way things transpiring. You dig? I don't respect that. And, it's whatever it is.
So it's more so Birdman, get right with Wayne, and then maybe you can.
It ain't
you
even
can get
that.
right later.
It's just you from the South. We gotta set better examples for how we do business. Even if you have a issue with an artist, you don't bring new dudes or however it go on. The way it's going, I don't respect it. That's it. Period.
Like, don't
Point
let
blank.
them take shots at.
Nah, it's just the way it's going down. The man name, the Carter album, and all that. You gotta
Right.
respect that.
Oh, like the
That's
Carter
the man.
Six and all. Yeah, I got
Yo, that's that man last name, man.
Mhm.
Somebody get harmed behind that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
What's your
acting like
relationship with Young Thug? I guess you and Young Thug don't have a relationship then.
it ain't even about Young Thug. Young Thug ain't did nothing wrong. I'm a boss. I go to the head, kill a head and the body dead. You don't, ain't nobody else. You don't blame nobody else for nothing, because when you the boss, you set the rules.
Right.
You dig? And it's just it's too much love that I seen that was there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just to see, I just don't respect it. That's it.
All right. Well, the album is in stores this Friday.
Black market.
Black Market.
Black
And these
Market.
are the rules by the black market. You under dig.
All right. And we appreciate you for joining us, Rose.
Huh.